Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Really happy to bring you this 1/6 scale review of The Phantom of the Opera by Kaustic Plastik. Lon Chaney's most famous role, the silent star back in 1925, 100 years old this film came out. I saw this as a kid, scared the crap out of me when he gets demasked, and I actually watched it back the other day and it's still bloody scary now than it was when I was 8 years old. So really looking forward to getting this out. I've seen a few reviews already and it looks such a fantastic figure. The guys at Kaustic Plastik have already done Nosferatu, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing from the Hammer Horrors. Yeah, I'm just buzzing. I wish I'd picked those up, but I was just a bit late to the party on those. But they've got Frankenstein, etc. coming out soon, and I can't wait to get that in the collection. But yeah, the box itself is really nice. Pictures of the figure on the back and the side. The back rather has a still from the movie. It's got all the sort of all the warning signs, etc. I'm not going to make too much time on that. And then this bit here has got the what features in the box, etc. But yeah, really excited to get this out. I've not seen it yet myself, and let's have a look and see what it looks like. As usual with Kaustic Plastik, comes with this awesome sort of artwork card that goes along with the instructions, and has all the the sort of guys that put this amazing figure together. This is great, black and white, so scary. So yeah, it's a great bit of art. It's lovely. And I know some people actually, put this along the figure. And then on the back of the box, when you take the clam tray out, it's got the movie poster, which is a really nice touch. Nice and colourful. Yeah, so again, as usual, a lovely touch by Kaustic Plastik. Just some nice little things that you can put alongside the figure. And yeah, quickly, here are the guys that the team that put this release together: Fabio and Indigo, Dario. Thanks guys. This looks like there's a lot of love here. A lot of love for the IP. Licensed by Lon Chaney's Enterprise. That's nice, they're still giving out likenesses and things like that after all these years. So yeah, again, let's have a look at the figure, but thank you guys for putting this great set together. This is also the first Kaustic Plastik figure with separate rolling eyeballs, which I think will be a great advantage to this release, just because there's so many expressions it can do. Especially you can see there, and I haven't even got the figure out. And then on the back, it's just a quick sort of instructions thing. Very similar to the Hot Toys and In Art sort of separate thing. It's not like the old Piers system, which is good because that always used to break. So anyway, let's get the figure out. So it comes with 4 sets of hands, and the quality of these are amazing. Really well detailed, pale to go alongside obviously the makeup and sort of the black and white film look. But yeah, each detail is so well detailed. I'm not sure if you can see that guys, but they're really nice. See the veins, but subtle but really well sculpted. I don't know what a lot of the, I'm going to obviously have to pose some of these and see what they're like, but you can see sort of the palm and everything like that. They're really nice. You've got the stand that goes, every Kaustic Plastik figures have this sort of stand. It's magnetic, I can imagine. I'll try it out in a minute, but that's nice. And then it comes with the mask for the, before he was unmasked, so to speak. He wore, well, looking at the documentaries, he was in this for half the film until he was unmasked in that scary moment I said earlier. So I'm looking forward to you putting that on. But yeah, this looks absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at the figure. Okay, here we go. So I've just put this on the magnetic base. Quick check, here we go. Yeah, look at that, nice and strong. Usual quality from Kaustic Plastik, which I love. And I've just done this quick pose, but it's nothing really quickly, just to have a look. But yeah, the head sculpt is wicked. So scary. Reminds me of being that 8-year-old watching that film back in the 80s and having the crap scared out of me for a few months after that, watching this film, this scene. He gets demasked. But yeah, the overall outfit is really nice. It's a really soft sort of, the cape is quite soft. A lot softer than like silky. It's got a silky sort of vibe to it. It's a lot softer than, like, say, Star Wars. It's a different material, but you know, like a Star Wars robe or a Batman cape, it's a lot nicer. It feels a lot nicer. But yeah, let's look at that head sculpt. The teeth look horrible, and the hair, it's really well sculpted. But every angle, you can just go down with angles and it just looks scarier. And I think with obviously using the eyes in a minute, that's going to be cool to get different poses and sort of different looks. But yeah, it's great, really cool. But the cape is nice. It's like, it's just not your usual sort of, you know, it's straight because you can get the arms through it. If you can just see there, hard to see because I'm using bloody one arm, but you can see there, look, get that down. Yeah, there, it's one arm through. It's a bit different to your normal sort of Dracula cape or something like that, or, you know, like I said, Star Wars or a Batman cape. It's not like a superhero cape, obviously, but yeah, fantastic. You can get some right looks with this. I mean, that's like eyeballs up, looking down. I mean, it's quite easy, and I tell you what is really good. The eyeball system on this is a lot nicer than the Hot Toys one lately. I've found the eyes keep popping out on my ones that I've been getting. It's not the case here. They're nice and you know, sort of. Let's have a look. So there you go. Look, oh my God, what's going on there? But oh my God, it's gone demonic. But yeah, yeah, there's so much fun you can have with this figure, with different poses with the eyes. It's such an expressive sculpt. Oh my God, look at that. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah, again, so scary, man. This reminds me a little bit of the Exorcist. You know, it was, you know, the sort of bit where it flashes up. I can't remember, Pazuzu or whatever. It's got that sort of vibe. Look, oh my God, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, this is so much fun, but there's so much there. Look, it's just it looks so good. So I'm holding quite a big camera here. It's like a bit of a pain sometimes, but put them down again. Look, and then bring it in. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah, that's horrible. Horrible, but amazing. So this is it without the cloak on. Really well tailored. Shoes are nicely sculpted. Everything fits well. Everything hangs well, which is important for something like this, because obviously you've got a waistcoat, a shirt, and an over waistcoat, like I don't know what, like a jacket. And, you know, like I say, I'll probably, well, almost certainly will keep the cloak on most of the time, but I thought I'd just show you. Oh God, look at that. That's horrible. Really good. Yeah. I haven't really posed him properly, but I'm just getting him up, you know, just so you guys can see. We'll do some poses in a minute. But yeah, that is terrifying. Yeah, this is fun, this figure. I really like it. Let's get the mask on. Let's see what he looks like and hide that horrible face. This is with the mask on. Like I say, I think watching the documentary earlier, he was saying that he had this on half the film, just teasing until that horrible reveal. Yeah, it's really nice. It fits really well. It's like goes round the back, a little bit stretchy. It takes a while to get on, but it's nice. And what I saw in that documentary, this was based on like World War One sort of mask injuries that people wore. If you've seen Boardwalk Empire, you'll understand the guy that wears the glasses, half his face like is connected to the glasses because he had a bad shrapnel wound in that, and this was what the mask was based on, is these sort of masks that they used back then, just after the First World War, like I said. So, but yeah, it's got an eeriness to it. It's really nice. It's really well sculpted. Like I say, fits the head really well. Let me just see if I can move it around because I haven't got the place. Is that going to stand up? There you go. There you go. Yeah, so you can see. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I don't think I'll ever use it with this, but yeah, it's definitely got options, and it is pretty terrifying, even without the head sculpt being shown. It's got that eeriness to it. But yeah, it's great. But I thought I'd show you that, guys. There we go. Look at that there. Wow, looks fantastic. So here is the organ to go alongside the figure. See my foot there? It's a big old box, weighs a bit as well. So let's get it out and have a look. Comes very similar to a statue or something like that. It's got these like two Velcro sort of straps on, so it's very, very well packaged. Here it is all set up. It's an amazing piece, really, really heavy. It's, well, it says on the box made of resin, so yeah, it's a lovely sort of accessory to go along with the Phantom. I've still got his mask on now because he's just playing before he gets sort of, you know, this is what he's like at the beginning. Actually, I say that, I don't know, I've not seen the film for ages, but the clips I saw, this is the bit before he gets unmasked. He's playing with that mask on I showed before. But yeah, and the keys look, yeah, it's just really well made. It's really well sculpted. Let's have a look in there. Like I say, the hands get a bit darker. Hopefully I'm using some of the hands that were supposed to be used to play the keys. This sort of goblet, or I don't know, cup or anything, it's magnetic, which is great. Comes with, get in there, their letters. When I watched the YouTube video, it said about letters that he'd wrote during the film to warn them about something, I don't know. They're quite nice. And then you've got the music there that comes off like that, and then the hat, it's like just a nice hat. Oh, I don't want to turn that. And then this pen and writing thing is magnetic again. So that's great. What I'll do is, hang on, let me take this figure off and then we can see a little bit more of the accessory. So yeah, this is the stool. Comes with, it's nicely sort of sculpted, really heavy. God. Yeah, it's really nicely sculpted, like I said, and heavy. I think that's probably resin as well. Let's bring that back a bit so you can see it. This comes away, and this is like with the pedals. I think you can see in there, and you just sort of slot it in like that. So that's the pedals, and yeah, and then look in here like that. Yeah, it looks great. Like I said, it's really well sculpted and painted. A little bit of weathering on the side, and like I said, these are nice accessories there. I've put those letters there. I can't get above, sorry guys, I can't get above there. Let's have a look. Can we see that? There you go. Put them there, and the music again is obviously, I don't know if that's the real thing, but I can imagine it is the real song or tunes he's playing. So yeah, really impressed with this. I think if you're going to get it and you've got the room, you've got to have the organ to go with it. I mean, on its own, it's brilliant. It'll go with the Bela Lugosi, and if you had them all next to each other, Nosferatu. But obviously they came with it, cool accessories like, you know, sort of, I think they came with coffins. So, I mean, this, if you've got the room, if you've got the real estate, this is a amazing accessory. Here he is now, mask off, looking terrifying, playing the same songs. He's playing the same, he's got the same hands on at the moment. Yeah, look at that. Eyes are great to move around. Like I said, a lot better than Hot Toys. A couple of the new sort of releases I've had lately with the sort of moving eyeballs have come out really easily. Well, these are a lot stiffer, but yeah, they're great. Well done, Kaustic Plastik, for this. Look at that. It's terrifying. I know I keep saying it, but it's such a good sculpt. You know, for a movie that's 100 years old, and let's be honest, most of us haven't seen it. They know of it if you're a horror fan, but most of us haven't seen it. Especially the younger generation. I would go on YouTube though, guys, and just have a little look, especially the scene of when he gets unmasked, because like I've said to you before, stuck with me as a little 8-year-old for a long while, actually, for a few months. But yeah, that's great. I'm going to go in again because it's the head sculpt that makes this complete. I mean, like I say, all the accessories are amazing. Come out again. You know, not sure where I'm going to put this in the moducase, but yeah, it looks fantastic. Look at that. Got him standing up, warning people away. Don't come close. No, this is so good. Yeah, the hands are really easy to swap over, which is nice. And like I said, the can't really see because of the shadows with the moducase, but like I said, the hands are really well sort of sculpted, and that's a real plus for this figure. But yeah, just using the eyes again. Look at that. I can't wait for The Exorcist, where they're going to do that, and Labyrinth. If you're watching this now, I'm recording this just after they've announced Labyrinth, The Crow and Conan at San Diego, and they look amazing. Reanimator as well. Yeah, they've got so much stuff coming out. It's yeah, this figure's brilliant. Again, you know, it's something that I grew up not a lot with. You know, like I said, I had that, you know, had a few nightmares back in the day, but yeah, this figure's really turned out great. It's if you're going to pick it up, do it, because it's limited. I think they only did 700, and that's worldwide. So yeah, I don't really do scores, but it would definitely be an A+, 10 out of 10. There's nothing really I'd sort of mark it down on. I think everything's really good. Like I say, the head sculpt and the eyes, movable eyes now, that would probably have been a point deducted last time, but we've got that. And the accessories are fantastic. Really, really good. Yeah, big up Kaustic Plastik. As I haven't got any of the older Kaustic Plastik figures, like the horror ones, we've gone for some more modern day ones. He's brought his mates round to play his new track. They love it. Yeah, this is great. Really good figure, guys. Please like, subscribe to the channel. I've got some bits and pieces coming up soon. Sorry I've had a little bit of a break, it's been crazy with work, but yeah, this figure's a must if you're a horror fan or silent movies, or you know, a classic movies fan. And if you can go with the accessory of the organ, do it. But this is me saying goodbye. See you later.